Hey, everybody. Today we have a great Friday episode, no matter what my co-host thinks. We do a really fun interview, so it's...
It was okay. I think it was okay.
Can you just, like...
No, because I've told you numerous times, so when I get here, I want to start right on time, and then there was issues with the whole thing, and then there was no LaCroix in the fridge. Like, what? It's supposed to be a studio. It's not even that great.
Can't you cut me a little slack? I'm just trying... Also,
I don't care. You've been here all day. You could have prepared the whole time I was on my way here.
But
I have things to do. I'm stressed out. But I just want to know how come I always have to waste all my time because you can't get your shit together.
Meatball, I'm trying, and maybe we can do this not in front of the microphone.
Well,
so that
we could just edit it out. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm out.
Literally leaving? Actually leaving? Meatball. We have...
And I don't want to hear it from you neither.
We have a show to do.
I know, but listen. I have specific demands, and they're not even that hard. It's fresh water. Maybe sometimes a little paella.
Do you not want to do this show with me anymore?
No, let's quit. I quit. Isn't it time to start signing contracts? I'm not signing this one. I'm done. April Fools!
Wow. When I said let's do a skit.
I committed to... Well, you know I'm back in acting classes via Zoom. Just kidding. Don't do that.
But we do talk about Zoom acting classes. On today's episode, we have an amazing interview with Roddy and Joey from Man on Man. This is a super fun episode, and we thought we'd give you a little drama up front for a little April Fools.
Yeah, and Roddy was in Crocs. Joey was.
Yeah. Hi, Joey.
Hello, Joey. Sassy little gay.
Okay, enjoy the show.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536. Shut up! 9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. I use soft, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball and that's Big Dipper. Welcome back to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball.
Hi, Meatball. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful.
You're amped up because it's morning.
I'm cranked.
Did you have coffee?
I'm having it right now. I'm having a wonderful time.
Well, listen, we're back in the studio again. I know you were feeling nervous about coming up here, but it's actually quite an easy commute for you.
It is very fast. It only took me 15 minutes today.
Oh. And I was thinking about this when I left.
But I did have to leave my house.
Okay, well, I was going to say, I was thinking about this when I left the house. I was very thrilled to open the fridge, put my little lunch in the bag, get my water bottle together. I felt productive. I haven't felt that way in a long time.
I think for you, it's nice because you can separate your home from like where you do your work.
Correct.
But see, at my home, I already in my house separate where I do my work and my home. So it feels like I already have an office.
Well, this is a perfect transition to our guests because these two
Who's transitioning?
These two do not separate anything from their lives. It's all completely intertwined.
Oh.
Yes. So today we have special guests on the show, Roddy and Joey, who collectively as artists make up Man on Man. Hello, Roddy and Joey.
Hi, you guys.
Hello and welcome to Los Angeles.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
having us.
Now, you both
where
have-
do you come from when you come from what's your neighborhood that was 15 minutes from away?
Los Feliz.
All right. And you're
Highland Park.
Highland Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Understood.
Now,
Where do you live?
I live in New York, but I grew up here in Los Angeles.
Oh.
I grew up Hancock Park, and then I lived in Silver Lake for a lot of years.
Oh, I love Silver Lake.
Silver Lake's cute.
for our listeners,
Oh, right.
because you both have silky, velvety voices. Do you want to identify yourself so our listeners can calibrate to who's talking?
Yeah, it's funny, when we started shows with Dipper on this last run, he was like, the first thing he said is like, do you guys talk alike now because you've been spending so much time together? I didn't clock that we sound alike, but this is Roddy. This is my voice, Roddy's voice.
And this is Joey.
No.
No.
Yes, Joey.
No, this is Joey.
Yeah.
Hi.
That'll make your gooch snap.
What's up?
Tight.
Do you think we sound alike at all?
I think
I
cadence.
don't think so.
I think
Oh,
I think you
cadence,
have a
yeah.
similar cadence,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no, different voices. for
It's not
sure.
just a gay thing. It's like a couple thing. The cadence.
I would
If
probably
you were
Similarity.
If it was a gay thing, we'd all sound like me, right?
Oh.
Definitely.
Isn't it funny? Like, I think I sound totally gay. Like, remember the first times when you heard yourself recorded when you were a child?
Yes.
That was such a disturbing child.
Oh, I had a
time.
camcorder when I
Yeah.
was young, and I loved it, and I loved filming people, but I always loved being behind the camera. And the few times it got turned around, I was like, "Where is the nearest bridge?"
Yes. Hearing yourself was so disturbing as
Right?
a child.
Yeah.
Like, why do I sound like a little girl?
Uh-huh.
Well, y'all make music now, so how did you get over that? You just like listening to your voice all the time now?
You know, it's been a long journey for me. I don't know. It was a lot of reckoning. Like when I was younger, I played in a really boy heavy, aggro, masculine band. So that was a stretch, you know? But I found my way in it. Now with us, with what we do now, Man on Man is such a gay, positive, like
Right.
gay experience is sort of like all natural. We can just be
Yeah.
who we are.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's funny because, like, yeah, the first time you hear yourself talk is the equivalent of hearing yourself sing for the first time too. It's like
Right.
mortifying.
Well, Meatball thinks she sounds like God's gift to music.
No,
theater.
I'll admit when it doesn't sound good, but I've been hitting the notes lately.
You have
I
been.
think that I'm trying to get back into the studio, mama.
Do you think we should set up some vocal coach? Some like
Yes, but every time I say that to Michael, he's always like, "Why?" And I was like, "So I can sing better."
No,
and he's like,
do it.
But
Do
what's
it.
the
Do
goal? And I was like, "I want to sing."
it's also good to just have like
Yeah.
a well-worked instrument.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to
It's
take
cer-
care of your voice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if
If
you
you
want
wanna
to
do it
hurt,
too.
it helps. It only helps.
Yes.
To be working on your craft, your voice, to make it sound better.
And if
Craft.
you've never
Absolutely.
done
You heard that there,
it,
Craft.
Come on, craft.
Yeah.
if you've never done it too, like, because I'm an amateur in terms of like, I'm not learned. I didn't go to like, I didn't take theater.
Yeah,
in
you're
high
not learned.
school.
You just pronounced it learned.
Yeah, exactly.
Learned.
But like we were talking like actually like yesterday or 2 days ago, it was like we should just take voice lessons because we don't like there probably are proper ways to cool down after a show.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. Like we
It's-
don't have any.
it's not a
tools
patty
in the-
melt?
No.
No, usually it's a patty milk and then cocaine and hookers, right? That's how you come down after a show.
Yeah.
So I want to just back up again for our listeners, just so that we're very clear. And what we're talking about is the two of you have a band. You're in a band collectively together called Man on Man. And give us the backstory on
Yeah,
how the
how'd
band
y'all-
happened.
Well, it started. So at the very beginning, like remember March 2020, like when it was like when everything was hitting like the fan, all the shit was hitting the fan. We his mom wasn't doing well, and so it was like remember the chaos of like they might even close state borders. Like who knows what's gonna
Yes.
happen?
Yeah.
And like my mom had just passed away like 6 months before this, and so I was like kind of pushing him a little bit, like, okay, if they do close state borders and you had to be anywhere, like you want to be next to your mom, because she wasn't doing like terribly. It was just sort of like things were happening with her,
Right.
And it was like let's just be next to your mom, and his family's in California, most of them are in LA. And it was like, let's just go to, and also, by the way, 2 less people in New York City is probably a good thing for the city. And so we were talking about it, and then the very next day we like rented a car, and the day after that we drove across the country. And I was working on like my like solo EP. He was gearing up to do dates with his other band, Faith No More. So he was in rehearsal mode. I was sort of like post studio, but I was going to be going back. So I brought my guitar with me. Like we're like, we got to pass the time, quarantine, whatever. His parents have, or his family has a beach house in Oxnard. That's where we were going to go to quarantine for a couple of weeks before we saw his
Okay.
mom.
Oh, smart.
But in the middle of like driving like through Texas, he was like, since we're going to have gear at the house, why don't we just start making music together just to pass the time? And that's kind of the inception of it all, was like Roddy just being like, let's just make music and maybe we'll like share it with our friends.
Right.
That was the whole beginning of it.
Now-
An important aspect of that, though, too, like, I mean, where we all were at that point in the pandemic in March, it was so unknown and so panicky.
Yeah.
And I, just like hearing you talk about that, like me, where I was at that point, leaving New York in March, I was so scared and just panicky and just like felt so out of sorts. It was such a crazy place to travel in. Like also like traveling across the country was really
Yeah.
spooky
Yeah.
and
Driving
scary. It was
across
like
the country.
zombies. It was like the road. It was so scary. Like at that point, like masks were looked down on. Like no one knew what was going on.
Oh yeah.
And we were
I
such
forgot
a
about that.
Yeah, because remember they were like, don't wear
Don't wear
masks
them.
because
Yeah.
save it for the medical community. And it was like, and then we like would, but then it
But
was
my
a mind.
point, my point is, we were scared. It was
Right.
coming from like so. We started writing these songs in that house that Joey's talking about, the beach house. But it came from a place of totally just like panicky and scared and
Coping.
yeah.
And was that the first time? Because obviously, you're boyfriends and you're both musicians on your own. And you have your own sort of artistic path. Was that the first time that you decided to collaborate on something artistically?
Yeah.
Was it hard
Your dicks? What are you talking about?
We were super.
to collaborate
Yeah.
together?
Our
Because I
dicks
know that
were
like me and
solid.
my
Yes.
we were fucking in the studio.
We
No,
were-
I just know that when me and my boyfriend try to like work on something together, it's like
Sorry,
always a
your
little,
what?
life partner.
Thank you.
It's always a little bit. It's like iffy at the beginning because we're trying to like read each other out and like what we expect from it.
Yeah.
So did it feel like
That
that,
was-
or was it just like right into it?
Well, it was right into it only in the sense of like, let's just like, he had, what's really cute because at this house is this little upright piano, which is a piano that he learned to play piano on. Like, so it's really cute childhood kind of piano. So we had that and I had an acoustic guitar that I had bought last time we were there, like this cheap, like $120 guitar. So we were just jamming. So it wasn't hard. Like there was no self-awareness in the room of what we
Right.
were doing. It wasn't like,
And there were no
okay, now we're going to
goals.
make songs and then we're going to
Okay.
put them out. It was just like, we're just passing the time. So the stakes were
Oh.
very low, and they didn't really. No kind of like ambition entered the room until we started making like bigger songs. Like we put out a song called "Daddy" was our first song, but before we put it out, we had written these like really like self-reflective, introspective, quiet songs because we were like freaked out. Like the
Yeah.
music that was very somber because we just made this trek across country and it was so crazy. And then once we started getting loud, it was like, oh, this is becoming it was like shaping up to be man on man.
But it did turn into crazy butting
Yes,
of heads
yeah.
in a way that we
Oh.
never
Ooh,
had before. Yeah,
I
it was
love a
awesome.
fight.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
like, I mean, writing music or even making creative decisions together as a couple is so different than any other sort of communication.
Yeah.
It was so weird. Like all of a sudden it became, and two gay men, honestly, it was like kind of like an
bitches.
aggressive male power struggle sort of thing. I will speak for myself, but I am like come from bands where I have to like fight for my opinion and push it in a way.
Yeah.
And as a couple, we'd never made decisions like that. We never had to like make those kind of like
No.
creative decisions together. So initially, it was like a whole new form of communication that we had to jump into that we were not comfortable with at first. And we were like, Joey was like, both of us said maybe we shouldn't do this.
But it was also like maybe
It was like-
maybe we don't do this because like it was also what are we doing?
Oh,
so
It's like,
true.
so like
why fight for it?
why
Like,
are we,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
the end
like
goal?
yeah.
what do we
Yeah.
mean we're talking about like this should come here and this part should sound like what are we doing though?
what does it matter?
Yeah, like so that was kind of the core of it.
Just the futility of
Yeah.
it all. You're
Like,
like,
yeah,
why
yeah.
fight?
Like,
Yeah.
is this a music project now? Because before, like 3 days ago, we just were making music.
Yeah,
And
3 days ago you were at the Sitco filling up the car,
Lit-
going like,
yeah.
"Here's a melody."
Yes.
But also bringing in visuals too is a whole nother different element because then it's a different form of communication and a different representation and different things are at stake. And all of a sudden, like, how are things looking? And then we really got into shit.
Well,
then.
that when we put out Daddy, that was when kind of this like, oh, if we're gonna put it out, well, what does this all mean now? What does the video look like, and what is this song? What is the first song we want to share with people? Again, we were gonna just put it
Yeah.
out with friends, like just,
Right.
But once there was like, oh, people are gonna hear this, that is the introduction to like the heated discussions or the sort of like, I need to go take a walk. And you
we
go
should
take a walk.
incorporate the "I need to go take a walk."
I need to take a walk.
I need to take a walk is perfect. I've been doing therapy on the road, and that's what my therapist said yesterday. Like I was talking about, we were at the show the other night, and at one point, like whatever, I needed some Roddy time, and he was like, "That's perfect. That's such a good decision you made. I applaud you." And I was like, I clocked that. I was like, you're right. That's really important in a heated moment. Take a walk and just
Wait,
spend
what
some alone
happened?
time.
Just kidding.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
It
I
It was
love
like,
fights.
you know what it was like? I mean, I didn't tell you this, but Joey's good friends, best friends are here. And he hasn't seen them for a really long time. So we're all sitting at a table outside and they're getting into their banter. They have a history
Oh,
and they have
yeah.
a thing. And I was just like, just off stage and I'm totally soaking, sweaty, gross, and kind of tired and just feeling like I felt like I had nothing to contribute to the conversation. Also, because they're a tight knit threesome,
Yeah.
Joey
Yeah.
and his best friends. And I was just like, I gotta get out of here to myself.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, which is so smart. It's like it's self-preservation.
Having
it's
boundaries.
really, it's
You just
boundaries
walk
and just
away.
like knowing you can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's important.
Well, speaking of
You too.
boundaries,
Why don't we take a break? I gotta take a walk.
do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off.
And we're back. Can you do it? Do you guys know Wicked?
Now Joey listens to the pod.
Like it is so
I've
mind melting to be sitting in the room watching you do this because I've heard you do that.
That was an okay one. I've done better.
Actually, you know what? Your sustain was really good. Like it was really
A
strong.
compliment?
The note
But
was
where's the
the note was held. You know, like it was good. That's the first thing I said to Meatball today. I was like, it is so bizarre to see you, and like because I've heard your voice so much as I'm making my morning cereal and coffee, like, you know, listening to Sloppy Seconds. So.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Now, what cereal are you eating? Are you eating Trix?
I eat Kashi Go because it's got 12 grams of fiber and a coffee, and that is all I need to get things moving and grooving. Oh, yeah, I put blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries on it as well. It's a good morning. If any gays out there want to be nice and clear and tidy, just have Kashi Go.
Oh, you're talking about poop so fast on the show.
Quick one.
Do you mean poop when you say neat
Nice and
tidy?
clear and tidy.
Yeah.
It takes it all the guesswork.
Fiber.
12 grams of fiber. I mean, that's a lot of fiber.
That is.
That's someone say too much.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
was that we're back from Wicked? Well, that was a Wicked reference?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
the
The melody
riff from the
is.
ooh ah ah, like ooh ah, when
Oh,
she's
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
wicked.
I guess.
Some
But
refer
isn't
to it as
this
the
also-
battle
but-
cry.
Isn't that part, wasn't it like kind of off the cuff? Like, doesn't it sometimes
Apparently,
not happen?
she wasn't supposed to do it, and then in rehearsals they kept saying no, just like do a clean belt, and then she did it on the opening night, and it stayed. But I don't believe that because the cast recording is always done before the musical comes out, right?
No.
Oh,
They don't do a cast recording until the musical is successful.
I think they hold off until everyone knows it so well.
And then people will wanna
okay,
buy
then that
it.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Idina never sounded as good live as she did on the cast recording. But let's get back to y'all.
I've
doing
never
live.
seen Wicked. I want to say.
I just went.
That's
It's
one of those
definitely
ones.
worth it, but
It's
it's
so great.
very
You live in
long.
New York.
Is it long?
It's
I've
almost
seen
3
them all.
hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, and you
But
would
all
know if you
musicals
were.
are that long. All
Not
musicals
anymore.
are like-
The old ones are, but the new ones are
New
all
ones are like 90 minutes.
90 minutes
Really?
or 2 hours. Like 90
Yeah.
minutes with a 30-minute intermission or something.
Let me
Because they're
ask
trying to
you.
get people in and out.
Yeah.
One of Roddy's other creative projects, of many, is you write opera.
Yeah.
How long are your operas?
The opera that I wrote, because it was specifically like we brought it to Edinburgh for
Uh-huh.
that Fringe
Fringe
Fest.
Fest?
And they have like, it's like a time frame.
Right.
It's like conveyor belt of like one venue will have like 20 shows in one day, and every person that's up there has like 15 minutes to set up, 15 minutes to break down, an hour for the performance. So I geared my that opera, the Sasquatch opera, to be an hour long.
Okay. Prove our point.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, it was.
What is
Isn't
this
that
about?
genius?
so good? It's
The-
such a fun story.
the log
It's
line is
really,
really
really
amazing.
good.
Is this the
story.
one that you went up to Hudson Valley to work on?
No,
No,
but
different.
similar people.
Yeah.
There's like connection. Because Christine was in that, right?
Christine was in the original version. Colin Self was in. Do you know who Colin
Christine-
Self
Christine.
is?
Christine with 2 E's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
I
They're
had
all
her
friends with
play the
Christine.
like. It's a.
You took that crazy bitch to Edinburgh?
She didn't go. She wouldn't go to Edinburgh.
She didn't. She probably because she
They
couldn't find
probably
a
wouldn't let her
passport.
in. They
It
probably
was
wouldn't
too
let her
small
in.
potatoes for her.
She's
at
on the
that point.
no-fly
What?
list.
Yeah, kind of.
A big Fringe
No.
Festival performance? Two small potatoes?
Well, I mean, she had done Fringe the
Yeah.
previous 2
Oh,
years,
right,
so
right,
she
right.
wasn't going to go back as like a secondary character in a weirdo opera. She was like, no. And I was like, absolutely. And I found someone better.
Gag.
You hear that,
Gag.
bitch?
How about those tears from your pussy?
Right.
Good one. Dipper.
I have some questions about touring with Dipper.
Fun. Yeah.
You hate him?
Well, we never watched his set, so I don't really.
I'll tell you, at the end of my set this past Monday in San Diego, Joey was just holding up his middle finger at me while I was performing.
Because Dipper has the gag of his last song. It's a genius. Where
Which one
he's
is
The
that?
crowd involvement,
The
the,
money.
audience
The money in my
participation.
pants.
He goes for audience participation. It's a big, long setup. Like,
Not,
I
a
need you.
bi- not as you
No,
have some
no.
long setup.
Let
Yeah.
him say long. I will believe long over short any day. When
Not
we're
long.
talking.
I mean,
It's
it was
like
like,
sentences.
Yeah,
it works
it's
really
not-
well.
yeah.
It's like I really want
Maybe
you
two
guys to
sentences
like.
too long?
Can you guys promise you're going to get on board with this? I need everyone to get involved. And then everyone says yes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, you got to put money down my pants. That's the involvement.
It's
And
just
then, and
tips.
so the reason why I flicked him off is because a minute into the song, because it takes a second for the crowd to get warmed up and like go to the ATM or go to the bar to get
right.
changed,
Also
whatever.
known as cash anymore.
No one ever cares.
Yeah. And then it's like, like hornets swarming a hive. There's like 20 people around Dipper just waiting to put money in his jockstrap, and I was like, "Fuck you, bitch!" Like hundreds of dollars in the matter of a minute.
No,
Don't give him hundreds,
Thousands.
maybe 20.
There was
like-
He's gonna fill up a whole
No.
gas
There
tank.
were, like, in
Let's not
Seattle-
pump him up.
No.
Did you just say thousands?
No, I was kidding. Though. kidding. But when you were in Seattle and you just like dropped
Yeah.
everything, like
Yeah.
there were like 20s and a
Yeah.
$50
That
bill.
night
Like,
it was at
insane.
least $150.
Those tech people up in Seattle were dropping.
Yeah, they all
Oh,
tipped
yeah.
me with 20s.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Oh, God,
No,
that's
normally it's about like $35 to $40, which usually, like when I would do shows in New York at a bar, it would be like I can go to the bodega, get a sandwich, and take a cab home, and that's like
With that money.
like it's and that was free money that just sort of turned.
We
into...
keep talking about bodegas. We need to do a New York show because I need to go to a bodega.
Let's do
real
a New
bad.
York show. We could do a live show in New York.
Why wouldn't you?
could-
It would be
seems so-
fun.
yeah, it
We-
seems
we'll
like
talk- we'll talk-
people
we'll
will
We could do
go.
it out back at Metro or at the Rosemont, somewhere on a patio,
Oh,
daytime.
Rosemont daytime?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
So
So
here's my
what's it like
question about.
traveling with your boyfriend?
Yes, I want to know about this because you.
I
talk
want to
about-
answer your question first, though. Meatball's question. Touring with Dipper.
Oh, right.
I think that, and I'm not just trying to be sweet. I think that Dipper is super smart, and he combines a lot of elements of a lot of queer things, and he puts them all into his show, and it's super smart. Like the money thing, I was flicking him off to be funny, but it was just like I was doing it because it's like you're genius.
Yeah.
Like you're taking this like sort of drag thing. But you're not doing drag,
Right.
But it's like that part of drag that's like, give me fucking cash right now in my chalk strap, whatever, or go boy, like
Yeah.
whatever it is. And to me, it's just super smart, and like his lyrics are great, and you know he puts a lot of thought into it. So I enjoy. It's so fun that we don't always get to play with queer people. So and we've never really toured consistently with anybody. We played a couple of shows, but never, more than like one or two, and with other queer people. So it was cool to have somebody consistent on the show. And like I think when we saw him in San Diego, I was like, oh. Damn, missed you.
Yeah, because we had done
Yeah.
like 4 shows together and then had taken a week
Yeah.
off. They went to South by.
And it's a tough task. You getting up on that stage, like by yourself.
Because
When
With
we're
your
like-
computer, which may or may not work sometimes.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
That,
been
but
glitching
most,
out.
it's just like there's not like a whole like this is our first shows. Like
Yeah.
there's not a ton of people there. So Dipper gets up there and has to like everyone is just sitting there like stone faced,
Yes.
like
And
not
it's
having
not a
it.
club.
Yeah, it's
Not
at a
having
bar.
it,
It's
but
a venue bar.
he works it like
Yes.
hard from beginning to end, and by the end, by that last song, everyone is putting money down his pants.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
yeah.
kudos to you. Like you
Well,
really
yes.
win over the crowd.
Okay.
And for us, it was such a perfect. It was such a perfect like opener
Yeah.
because like by the time we got on stage, everyone's like loose and like woo.
It's fun.
Over it.
Like sonically, I wouldn't 100% put us together, but I also think
Right.
like people have way more like varied palettes when they like music, and
Yeah.
I think it like really works. And I feel like there's a future when we can like do this again.
Arenas.
We want to get
Where
away.
you are. in Palm Springs.
Arenas, yes, we're doing. I mean,
like literally in 2 days.
yeah.
I think when
Tomorrow.
we're looking
Oh,
at
2
like
days.
what Man on Man is, like we had before we put out our record, we started like this kind of group called Chosen Family, and it was like we created this like email list and we paired people up to be pen pals. So it was like you could be a pen pal with somebody in like Scotland, whatever, and we just match all these people up. But there was this it started to inform kind of like the decisions we want to be making later on as we start playing more shows. It's like we want to have things at our shows that don't make sense exactly just because it's not a rock band or whatever. It's
Right.
like we want to have somebody come in and perform a scene from their play that they're working on, or like somebody come and sell their zines that they do. Like I don't want our shows to be like, okay, it's 3 queer rock bands.
Right.
Like it should feel diverse and
Yeah.
weird and like not make sense.
It's definitely more of a family vibe that way.
Yeah.
A queer family vibe. And that was our sort of like that was what we were aiming for.
One of my favorite things is at the start of the show, they both like they dress in matching outfits, which is amazing every show. And then they also they like gear up, they get their like guitar on or whatever, and it like what do you call that when it's like the song hasn't started but there's sound happening? Is it all just
Yeah,
feedback?
just guitar feedback.
So it's just sort of like, like the sound of the beginning of a rock show, and then they just like lean in, look at each other, and they give each other a kiss, and then they like start
Aw,
the
some gay
song.
shit.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
a rad way to start the
super
show.
gay shit.
Yeah.
There's always a fun with what I love about our project is like we have a lot of softer, sensitive songs on the record, but we go heavy as well. I like being real faggy with the heavy stuff because it's like you don't own this shit. Like the straight guys don't own this music. Like I can play guitar just as heavy as other straight big rock bands, but like I want to be super gay while I do it.
Yeah. And your lyrics are pretty
And
gay
you
too.
are.
And I am super gay when I do it.
You see these lyrics, Meatball?
Yes, let's take a look at these lyrics.
These are from Daddy.
This is from a song called Daddy. Now you can find this on lyrics.com.
Thanks, lyrics.com.
I took a ride to your house. I pulled your shorts down. I knelt before my swelling king. I took in everything. Okay. He took a ride to my house. He pulled my shorts down. I knelt down before his swelling king, and he took everything. I gave him everything. Rode over on another day. I couldn't get enough. Your AC went away, so I showed you my stuff.
So
Daddy, can we keep
ridiculous.
it?
What are your thoughts on that, Meatball? Do you feel, are you blushing a little? Swelling king.
My swelling king. Now, what inspires you? Is it just all dick and cock?
Actually, that is like super, just like not even barely between the lines, is very autobiographical. It's how we met. Like, we first met, and like Joey came over to my apartment, and we like,
I sucked his dick.
yeah, and
love
then
love.
there was like, honestly, like the next day you came over,
Yeah.
the air conditioning wasn't working. It's all like just like that's what was happening.
It was silly. I mean, and we weren't like just obsessing over the lyrics and like, referencing. It was just like,
Yeah.
we just were singing. And
Yeah.
we just like,
The whole course of that song is just sort of like how we met and how we started, and then the song goes into like on the 21st was on a Saturday, like that's when we left New York and drove across the country. It's all like, I mean, being at the place we were at the point when we were writing those lyrics, I was anyway, I can just speak for myself, super fragile and just kind of basic bitch, just like writing like what was happening.
Yeah.
And who we were and what we were to each other, like in a real tangible ways
Wait.
at that moment.
So, how long had y'all been dating before the California trip? Before you?
not even a year.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought y'all had been together for a very long time
Everyone
and then
thinks
started.
that, yeah.
But you had that kind of relationship where you locked in pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, what happened is
We're not
like
judging.
I met him
Yeah.
right. I met him right
We're not
before
being judgmental.
Yeah.
Who,
I
me?
met.
A judge?
No.
Judgmental?
Can you guys shut up?
Okay, sorry. I
No.
told you that would be fun.
I met him right before my mom had passed away, and so it was super support super quickly. And so we knew each other for like a month, and then I left to go to Georgia for like 2.5 months. But that's where our relationship really started forming hardcore because we were texting every day, calling every day, and it was all about support.
And Joey was going
super
through this,
quick.
such hard stuff. Like his
Yeah.
mom was dying in Georgia.
His dad had passed away some years ago, so he kind of knew like
Oh.
how to handle a parent, dying kind of situation. This is so fun, isn't it? But it was just super supportive. And then when COVID happened, it was in this like, and I mean, I was mourning as well. So after my mom had passed away, Roddy was just like super supportive and just great and like just a safe place for me. And so when COVID happened, it did honestly feel like we were together for way longer than we were.
Mm.
And then also like, not to take Roddy's story, but his mom actually did pass away a few months after we got there. And so like, it was really just, it was really, our relationship has always come from a place of support. And so it does feel like we've had like a lifetime of stuff together in such a short amount of time. And then you add man on to that. It's like, we're doing creative stuff. We're traveling, we're putting out records and music
Yeah.
videos, It's like, we've had so much under our belt in just like 3 years.
We
you
are
know?
amazing.
You're doing great.
Well,
Yeah,
I do.
so
Okay,
great.
so I want to.
Wait, I have a question first.
Okay.
How did y'all meet Dipper? When did that happen? Which one of you knew Dipper first?
Roddy
I
did.
met Dipper
In
in
Provincetown.
P-Town. Yeah.
When I was dating my
Under the
ex-boyfriend.
docks. Oh.
Under the dock.
We were on the beach.
Yeah.
I remember.
And it
You
was just me and
were
MG?
like, we're there on. We had mutual friends. And I
Yeah.
just put down my towel next to you guys and we just started talking.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, that is so
I
long
don't let
ago.
anyone come that close to me. Especially not a stranger.
On the beach,
And then-
on the
No.
sand.
I'd be like,
On the
sir,
beach on the sand.
and
And
there's a
then
whole
I,
beach.
But we were all amongst like P-Town.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
been to P-Town before?
No.
It's such the vibe there.
you would be like
Everyone's
the
just,
mayor
on
walking
top
down the
of each
street, and you
other.
could hang out with Varla.
You know Varla Jean Merman?
I know who she is, but I don't know her.
I got a picture I gotta show you. She sent me.
And how did you meet Dipper?
Through Roddy.
Through
I saw the
Wait,
first time.
Varla Jean, is she our neighbor in P-Town?
Is she the one that's on the scooter, or like a
no,
little
that's
moped?
Richfield.
Yeah,
Richfield.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
She's
yeah.
our neighbor there. She's so sweet.
Really?
We see her like when we did smoke cigarettes no more, but when we'd be outside at like
No more.
like
No
one or
more.
two,
They're
in
big
the-
on the Nicorette.
One
They've
or-
been on the
yeah.
Nicorette the whole tour.
1 or 2 in the morning, like smoking a cigarette out front. Like we'd see her like go by on her little moped on this little side street.
Full drag?
Yeah,
Full
it's
drag. Full
Yeah.
drag. Like big, like 1950s, like costume drag. Like
Yeah.
crazy.
She does the big black hair and the
Yeah,
giant
yeah,
glasses. Yeah.
Wait, which one's Varna?
Varla.
Varla?
Redhead, muscle daddy out of drag.
High pitched voice,
Oh.
operatic singing.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Possible
that.
pump dick. We don't know.
You
We'll
gotta
never
stop
get to the bottom
putting
of
things
it.
like that out of there.
Possible pump dick. that moniker.
Yeah.
That's great.
Possible
like-
pump dick.
What I wanted to say was when we were talking about your lyrics, something I think is interesting is like, I always think of rock music as serious, even a fun, good time vibe. Like lyrically, it's often, I don't know, serious. Like there's not a lot of jokes. There's not as much wordplay, in my opinion. And so what I love is that you guys are a wall of sound. You sound like the fucking record when you're live. It sounds so great. You're singing truthfully from the heart, and you're singing about a swelling king and sucking dick. And sometimes when I get really sexual in my songs, I feel like it has to be tongue in cheek, that it has to be kind of like, oh, the like the oddity is that I'm a faggot, or the funny thing is that I'm talking about eating ass. But it's like, we do faggotry and ass eating in a very serious way in our lives, so it doesn't need to be a joke on stage. And that's what I really appreciate about what you guys do.
Cool. Noted. That's an interesting
Noted.
element for us, though. Like, always.
Cool.
Dick and
Not
sex
bad.
is always such like a punchline. Like,
Yeah,
we talk
right?
about that a lot, and I like that is fun to do it in a serious way or in a way that's like weightier than
Yes.
a punchline.
Well, and
Heavy.
we also have had interviews.
balls.
We've had interviews with like
those balls.
straight like journalists, and I mean straight up, I've gotten like heated. I'm like, it's not a fucking joke,
Right.
Like I think that like straight people seeing like two bigger hairy guys, not 12 years old and fucking underwear, they're like ha ha ha.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, so Will Ferrell can like kiss like a co-star on SNL with like full tongue, and it's so fucking funny. But then like when you see us do it, it's like it has to be ironic or like weird, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like when anybody even gets in that territory. It's like someone saying like, oh, I saw your video, it's really funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, first of all, it's not up to me to decide what you think of our video. Like if you think it's
Right.
funny, whatever, I get it. Maybe you felt uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And maybe the way that you emotionalized that was to laugh or to think it's funny. But like, we didn't make Daddy to be funny, or to be fucking hot and sexy.
Right.
It was just, we were quarantining and and we were having fun. But it wasn't like this sort of like, we're going to make you laugh now. And I think like we're talking to a lot of straight like people, and even like the other night we were playing a show, and he's like, yeah, it's just really fun to have like LGBT people at our bar,
Wow.
and like your music is so funny. And it's
a
like,
straight person.
yeah, and it's
I
like,
hate when
what's
people
funny
say
about
that.
it? And again,
He was
if
like,
it's
yeah,
funny,
he was
it's
like-
funny. I'm not mad at people thinking it's funny, but when straight people specifically like try to make it this thing, because what they're saying is, it's not so serious.
Right.
They're saying
It's
you're
not
a
real.
novelty.
Yeah, exactly. And they
You're
don't
just like
realize
the-
how much work.
You're a cartoon.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
goof of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for providing us that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
I don't love that.
Well, that's what happens.
I know I'm funny.
I know I'm a fucking goof when I show up.
But you guys also work really hard on what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's funny because you've worked a lot to figure out what is funny. It's not just you're gay, so that's funny.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, because there's a lot of
Sometimes
unfunny.
that's enough.
Well, there's a lot of unfunny gay people too, though.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And people think just because they're gay, they're smart and funny.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, usually they are.
There's a lot of dummies in LA.
I don't know. I give a lot of leeway to the gay. I don't know.
All right, let's
Take a break. And we're back.
Before we get into our next segment, I think we were getting to this conversation earlier about touring and being on the road together.
Oh yeah, wait, I never got to the bottom of it. Are y'all fighting all the time now, or is it I know you're working on yourself in therapy. Is that helping? Is it more stressful? Is it adding a lot to this new relationship?
I've missed a lot of sessions, honestly. I've only really had one session on the road. But
Me too.
I love that.
Maybe
I'm
I had
doing
two.
therapy. It's really fantastic.
actually
Well, we
missed a
did it
lot. I
once
did
last
one.
month.
Yeah.
So.
But to be fair, his therapist did cancel 1 week on him. So
Okay.
it's not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Roddy.
Look at the support.
Yeah.
But it's like, no,
Couldn't
it's
be me.
surprising, like, when Joey was just talking about, like, all the shit that we do, like, the decisions that we make and what we're doing on a daily basis. It's a lot to ask of a relationship. It's insanity. And
You played shows in South by Southwest all
Yeah.
week and then drove 15 hours to Phoenix, played a show, and then drove to San Diego the next day. I mean,
Right.
your tour schedule
Example-
is rigorous, and the two of you are doing all the driving.
example number one, there's so many examples like that of, like, extenuating, like, crazy, like, decisions we make and weird things. But that said, I feel we get along really well.
We honestly we're not just saying that because we're on a pod. Like we really do like just laugh a lot. We're really chill. Like we don't want to talk, we don't talk. There's no pressure to like. I think
You could talk or not talk for hours.
Yeah, exactly. Good one.
Like split
It gets
soup.
heated like when we have to
What's
make
that line
decisions.
from? We
It's
not
from
talk
Best in
or
Show.
not
Best in
talk.
Show.
Jennifer
part.
Coolidge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We both have things in common,
Yeah.
like...
Split pea soup. We both love split pea soup.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. You guys want to interrupt anymore with Jennifer Coolidge quote?
You said you listened.
Just
You
kidding.
know that's coming.
knew what was
you
going
knew we were
on.
going to interrupt you the whole time.
I love being interrupted.
You're welcome.
But no, I think things get heated when we're together, when we have to make decisions that we haven't made together before. And like, I find that when we have to revisit like a new thing, like a merch thing or a video, or every time we do something, it's a little new, it's a little weird at first. And then like, once we have to revisit a variation of that decision, it just gets easier and easier.
Right.
So I think where we function usually is like, it's usually mostly chill. We just laugh. We listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
It's really easy. Our
We haven't
relationship
been
is simple.
fighting. We maybe
No.
had a couple little things.
But it's mainly, again, like it's because we just need alone time. It's
Yeah.
like he's not doing anything. You know, like I hope I'm not doing anything. It's just like, oh, maybe.
I mean, shit happens. Like 24 hours a day, like absolutely. Like we're stepping on each other's toes and like getting annoyed.
Yeah, because when the pandemic first happened and me and my boyfriend started having to just be in the same house, life partner, all the time, that's when I was like, oh, this is it, 24/7 for 3 months. And then it was like a year, and then it was 2 years. I was just like,
How did
oh, we
that
have
go?
to like, oh, it's pretty good. We've figured it out.
Yeah.
But there was fights.
Well, and okay,
Which is
do you remember
fine,
this?
if we
No,
do.
you
There's gotta
guys
be
were
fights.
driving on the road across country, but do you remember right in the beginning of March, like the internet was slow in all the big cities because there truly wasn't like the companies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like they can control how much internet is out
Oh,
there
yeah.
in the world, and everyone was at home, and everyone was doing their podcast at
Right,
home and trying
yes,
to stream movies,
yeah.
and everyone's internet was slow, and we were trying to like remotely podcast, and it was all fucked up, and so I would have to ask my roommate to like not be online, and when he was teaching his fucking improv classes over Zoom, I had to not be offline, and that was like a big thing with like
'Cause-
video games streaming and shit like
Well,
that.
yeah, because my boyfriend life partner likes to play video games online where he can like talk to people, but also
You
he
can
was
bully 7th graders.
no like 30-year-old straight men. He like fights with them. It's wonderful. And then he was also working for Disney XD like remotely from home, so he was like uploading huge files, and we like couldn't get better internet because in Los Feliz there's only Spectrum, so we would fight over that a lot. And then the screaming, the podcast screaming.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like when
He doesn't
we
like the
scream on the
screaming.
show.
But I can do it here, right, Brett? Ah!
Wait, your life partner doesn't like the screaming on the podcast?
No.
when he's at the
Whatever.
house.
When I'm
life
recording at the
partner.
house, because I'll be upstairs in my office, and he's like, I can hear you all the way downstairs in the front.
Oh, when he's
Like,
in the
it's
same
loud.
space. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
But back to like improv Zoom class. That sounds
Doesn't that sound
insanity.
horrible?
Horrible.
I had a friend
How
taking
could
an
anyone do-
acting class on Zoom. I was like, you're not going to learn anything on
How
Zoom.
could you on Zoom?
I could
that's-
understand
But
doing
improv,
like,
especially like improv on Zoom.
it doesn't
What?
make any sense because
No.
you're like,
There's
No,
a
you go.
delay.
no, you go.
But
There you
that's
go.
I want to take improv classes in New York, but they're only offering them on Zoom, so I shouldn't do it.
You gotta hold
No.
off. You gotta hold off.
Wait till
Hold
someone's
on.
like doing them in the park.
It's gonna be like by the time we get home, it's gonna be happening. You will
Yeah,
get
they'll
in
be
an
back
improv.
And you will be yes-anding your little heart out.
Yeah,
What are
that's-
the
hope so.
what's the routing on your tour? Because you literally are covering the entire country, and then when do
Yes,
you go to
yeah.
the UK or you go to Europe or something?
Yeah.
We do in
May.
beginning of
mean-
May.
You're just going to miss
We
me.
we come home.
You're gonna be in Europe?
Yes, in the UK.
Oh shit!
But when do you go? I'd hate to.
No,
invite you
it's really fine. Can we take
May
a break?
9th.
No,
Just one more break.
No.
no.
Just kidding.
We will take one more, but
I
we
need to
can't
go
take
for a
it
walk.
yet.
No, we get home in like a week or so, week and a half, and then we have like 10 days off, and then we have to make up a tour. We get to make up a tour that we had to cancel in January. So we do East Coast, Southeast for like 2 weeks. And then we come home for another 10 days, and that's when we go to Europe for a few weeks.
Wow.
On their first music.
When do you
It's
go to
called a
Europe?
grind,
That's insane.
bitch.
When are you
Get
going?
on it.
No,
I'm April 10th through the 20th.
She's doing a Halloween tour.
Halloween tour in April.
Oh, I knew this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Taking Jesus back.
that's great. Are you excited?
A little nervous because it seems like it's just wild over there. It seems like the wild, wild west.
Totally.
And it seems like their numbers are going up. I don't know. Let's not talk about COVID.
It's gonna be wild. Let's do our next.
There's
segment,
no
which-
hospitalizations. Let's just end with that. There's no hospitalizations.
Well, I'll be hospitalized.
So you'll be the first.
Alcohol poisoning. All right. Now it's time for food break.
So now that we're recording in person again, we decided to bring back our food break segment, and these were sent to me. Do you remember when Latrice did that her nut campaign?
Yes, Latrice had nuts.
So this is that same company, and I'm now like on their PR list. So they sent these to me. Joey, what does the box say there?
It says squirrel nuts since 1888. Hawaiian macadamias coated with honey, butter, and Valencia orange.
Yes.
Do you think that sounds
Oh,
good?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
really
sounds
good.
It's too sweet for
it's
you.
It sounds
sweet.
bomb.
You like savory?
Yeah.
I like.
Well, it
I
has
like
a touch of
nut,
nutmeg as well, it says.
which is sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
All right.
What do you
So,
think?
time
get
out.
that
Food
first
break
crack.
is just us exploring this new snack and
Yeah.
assessing.
Yeah,
Understood.
There you go.
noted.
No.
You don't like those meatballs?
No.
Too sweet for you.
Ooh.
There's just something off.
What do you think, Joey?
You're
I
chewing
think
the
it's the
microphone.
orange.
Yeah.
Are they like fully a sponsor?
No.
Yeah, they're not good.
No, I don't think that's good.
It tastes weird.
It's
Actually-
the orange.
You know what I will say? It just doesn't taste as strong as it maybe looks like on the label. Like it kind of just tastes like a macadamia, but there's like some weird.
Wouldn't you want this to be spicy? Like,
I
wouldn't you
want
like
it
a
to
little?
not be sweet. I would like it Cajun style.
Yes.
A Cajun macadamia.
What do you think,
I'm
Roddy?
sure there's different versions of them, right? This
Yeah.
is just the orange.
This is just the orange
nutmeg.
flavor.
You
What
know,
about
I like
fancy
it.
the
I'm
swirl
okay with
is
it.
I
on
know.
it?
There's
I
this
don't mind
fancy
it
as hell.
actually.
It's a
I
good
don't
nut.
mind it.
It's one of those things. Like if we were in the car and I had one, I'd be like, I don't know, and then I would eat the whole.
Eat the
Like, you
whole
know,
damn
Just
bag.
keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah,
Like,
I want to go
open
back.
those up again.
I like them.
Oh.
Because I was
back around.
expecting, because I was reading the ingredients and I was like, oh, it's going to be like a power punch of flavor. But now I'm like, and it wasn't really there, but now I'm like, oh, it's good actually.
I would go for a
I would've
second.
taken
would
them
go for a
plain.
second half
Yeah.
too.
I would have just taken them plain. I still am not a fan of that.
Squirrel
orange
nuts.
afterflavor.
Great. My favorite
Great.
thing was when Latrice was like, I was listening. Was she on your podcast?
She was
She
on
was
our
on
podcast
something,
once.
but she was
She also has her own
explaining,
podcast.
Like how she got the deal, and she's like, you know what? I love nuts, and and it was just like, okay, like,
Who doesn't love nuts?
yeah.
Something that
how
all the
weird.
people
It's
with
like
the
it
nut
just
allergy.
made
Oh,
so much sense, like because I love nuts. It's just like,
I thought she got the deal because of get those nuts away
Well,
from my face.
She did, and the second layer to that is that she in
just
fact
fucking
loves
nuts.
Yeah, which was amazing. I was like, great.
Do you know on
I love
planes they
Latrice.
don't
She's
they
one of my
do
faves.
almonds now
Right.
because
Because of
the
allergies?
Yeah,
People have almond allergies
Because
too?
the
No.
peanut dust in the air is problematic. Yeah.
yeah.
Problematic.
Guess I'm going to be buying my own peanuts.
You
Throwing
you're
them
not
in the
supposed to
air.
bring them on
I
the
love-
plane,
Who's
Meatball.
going to stop me?
TSA? I don't know. All right, let's take a break and then we'll return with our final segment.
And we're back. And now it's time for our final segment.
Which is called
Fuck Talk!
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all fucking? What? Are you too exhausted after the show to fuck?
You know, sometimes, but no, we fuck.
Yeah,
We definitely fuck. But it is a different vibe. Like finishing that show, like the other night, that fucking Zebulon show. I've never sweat so much as I have that night.
Did we have sex after that show?
I don't think so. I think no.
Yeah, you guys
it
work
was
up
too
a
much.
sweat on the show.
Yeah,
can
it's a
imagine
different kind
fucking
of exhaustion.
Before.
Yeah, it's almost like worth strategizing, thinking about, is there a better time in the day we could have sex?
Oh,
where
we
would
fucked the
have
next
more
morning
energy?
after.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, anyway. Yeah, we have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You want to watch?
Yeah.
I do have a question though.
Yeah, I would
when
watch- I
when
would
you
watch that.
launched, like Roddy, you've been in a number of bands. You've also released projects, Joey.
Yeah, I was in a Christian band. What about it?
Wait, what?
I was, yeah, I really was.
What Christian band?
It was an indie rock Christian band called Cool Hand Luke, and I
Were you the lead?
was the guitar player.
Mhm.
No singing. I did background, but just played guitar. Anyway, go ahead.
Did
Well,
I ever
when
tell you
you-
about the time that a valet changed all of my radio stations to Christian rock stations?
No.
In my car?
Whoa.
I love that. Committed.
And I've left it. It's just there.
Did you
Great.
did you get saved?
Didn't work.
No.
Made me
damn.
gayer, in fact. Sucked his dick. No, I just don't understand what his thought process was. And also, that means he was in my car just going station by station.
Like multiple stations.
And it's multiple Christian stations.
Well, it's
too.
easier
it's
to
not
change-
just all one
Girl,
station.
and then it probably just wasn't your car. It's probably all the cars.
exactly.
It's probably
Yeah.
that specific valet's mission from God
That's
to
his
get everybody
vocation.
listening.
Because
Yeah.
it's easier to change the radio stations than it is to actually love someone. You know?
That's true.
Ooh.
That's
Like-
true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spit hot fire.
Good one, Joey. Wow.
What I was gonna say is when you launched promo for Man on Man, a lot of the photos are in your underwear.
Mm-hmm.
You're kissing in the daddy video. I mean, and in a couple of your videos, you're showing off a lot, maybe
Mm-hmm.
more body than you have in the past.
Sure.
Do you now feel like newly sexualized in the public eye?
Yes, I do.
I do too. It was a liberating, empowering thing to sort of put that out there.
Yeah.
It did feel weird, though. We talked about this a lot, like going on tour and playing shows. Like, I think what we put
'Cause you
out
have
there
some
initially
groupies
sort
who
of
are
set
kinda
a
fun.
precedent.
Yeah.
And, like, people are coming to the shows, like, a lot of it will be like, when are you going to take your shirts off?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess so, like, that's what we kind of promise in our initial sort of, like, presentation of who we are. So people show up and they want to see us fucking or grinding or
Yeah.
shirtless, and we just kind of lead with the music.
Sit on
Which-
that guitar arm.
Yeah.
What?
I
I made a joke.
I was like, you fist?
never have fisted. Nor have I been fisted.
Wow.
I've only seen it.
I have fisted, but I've never.
I've only
been
seen it a few
fisted.
times. It's really, yeah, it's
Beautiful
fine
stuff.
by me.
You guys are into fisting, both of you?
He
I
is.
am.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Keep it
Meatball's
away from my hole.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Meatball is fascinated by the idea. I
Yeah.
participate.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had a lot of fisting conversation.
Yeah,
on
we
the
had a
show.
live fisting show on the pod.
Yeah, we did a live stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Do people proposition you guys a lot at the shows?
Yeah, usually on the apps they will be like, "Great show. What are you guys up to?" Like, whatever.
And you're like driving 15 hours to
yeah.
Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever hook up with your groupies?
We
haven't. Have we?
Yet.
No.
Ooh,
we never
yeah.
have.
Oh,
you better
actually,
leave
I
that
think there
door
was
open.
one person who was pretending not to be like in the know, but totally showed up like a little too like knew what was up. Like he was just
Yeah.
referencing things that he saw. Like, oh, you guys make music, and like it's like and then it was just like I just felt a little like he kind of. I think he knows what's up, but not really. I would hook up with somebody who likes their band. I mean, it's not like why wouldn't you? But it doesn't happen.
I
a
know
lot.
why you wouldn't, or why I wouldn't. Like that was always
No,
the
I
case
would.
for me. Like
I
in
would
a
hook up
band,
with
like
groupie.
I don't know if I would. It's a weird dynamic to have sex and get dirty with someone who's like into you for that
Yeah.
reason. It's like it sets a weird precedent in the like. I would prefer a neutral person who doesn't know anything that we
Well,
do.
so would I.
Just like
I'm just saying, like, if someone knew who our band was, I wouldn't be like, oh, then we can't hook up. So maybe I'm saying groupie in the wrong way. Like, yeah, if there's like super fan, like, definitely not gonna hook up with super fan.
Yeah.
But if someone like knew our band, it's like, okay, well, that's fine.
And it also
Yeah,
depends on
same.
how hot they are. Let me tell you, there was a guy.
That's very true.
It's so
Of
fucked up.
course.
There was a guy in San Diego on Monday night who I invited a friend of mine. A friend of mine texted me and said, "Hey, I'm in San Diego and my friends are coming to your show. I had no idea. I'm going to come out." So they came to the show. They all bought merch afterwards. They were all talking to me about the show. And then the hottest friend in their friend group DM'd me or messaged me on Scruff and was like, he said, "Great show, Wolf times 100," and I was like, "Where are you?" Like
Yes.
like I'm like, you know all these
The
people,
thirst.
you came to
Yeah.
the show, but I'm like, you're fucking smoking hot. I was
Yeah.
like immediately like, "What's going on? Here's my hotel information."
I know.
was he at the show?
Yeah.
Which
Did
one
you
was
hook up
he?
with him?
No.
Which one was it? I'm just kidding.
He was
Name names.
Name names.
Remember that cowboy looking guy?
Oh yeah.
He was like tall
with the long beard
Yes.
and had the shit eating grin when he came up and put money in my fucking
Yeah,
pocket.
it was.
And then he watched your show from the outside, like
yeah.
staring at it
Yes,
the
it
whole
was so
time.
creepy.
And I was like, he's so hot. And then I tried to like look at him and wave at him and try to get him to come talk, and he just stayed outside the whole time.
I think he was like a deeply closeted, like California country guy.
I thought that
Yeah.
at first, but then when Dipper did his trick, he came up and
Oh yeah.
put
He
a
did.
20 in your
And that's
panties or
the-
whatever.
that's the
He
trick
was
that-
And then he
involved.
pulled his dick out and he just started. I'm just kidding.
No, but he was very like free and easy with
Yeah.
like being gay and playing that.
Yeah, but
That surprised
that
me.
was interesting.
But then I didn't see him after either. We were kind of.
I was locking eye. I would
guy.
like look at him through the window of like the smoking section behind the bar, and it was just like, "Are you gonna come in and watch?"
But
this
he
thing?"
was like glued to the show.
Yeah.
Weird.
I love love.
I have one, I have one final question about
Wait, we're not. We're done with fuck talk.
boyfriend sex. Yeah, what? Do you have more?
you have
do you have some
more?
good
I
fucked up
really
stories?
want to tell my story.
Oh, tell
yeah.
it!
The reason why is because every time I listen to this podcast, every time I hear you guys talk about this shit, I'm like, I want to tell my sex story. Like that's my
Let's
second
hear
time.
it.
Okay, so the second time I ever had sex with a male, I met him on a website that does not exist anymore. I have no idea what it was called. Cut to me, 19. Beautiful. I'm just kidding. No, I was 19.
Drop
and it
dead
was like,
fucking
yeah.
gorgeous.
Twink probably, but not really. So this guy was like, let's go have dinner first. And I was like, deep Christian still, like deep, like, oh my gosh, this is, what if someone sees us? But I was like, okay, whatever. So I drove to see him. We have dinner. And he's like, let's go back to my place. And I was like, great. And I had a really shitty car. Like it
Was
was
he
like,
handsome? Just a quick.
he was handsome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
Like
you jealous?
for sure.
No, I just want to know. I just want the backstory
Yeah.
before we get into it.
I would say I would not hook up with him now, but like he was handsome enough.
Okay.
And so I had a really shitty car and it barely made it to the restaurant. And so he's like, I'll drive us to my house. I was like, okay, great. And so I know like all of the red flags.
No.
But we get to this house and he has like 90 cats. Like he had like this pretty nice house, but there's cats everywhere. And his house smelled terrible. It was terrible. So we start getting to it. And I guess he's sucking my dick or something, but I smell poo. And I looked over on the pillow, and it's also one of his cats was on the bed too.
No.
Hate it.
And there was like a splattered shit on his pillow next to where my head was. And I was like, oh my gosh, your cat like shit on the pillow. So this is a different poo story, by the way. And he like looked, he's like, what? He's like, oh my gosh. And just like it was nothing, like whatever.
Did he move the pillow?
Yeah, move the pillow, whatever.
I'd get off the bed.
So, like maybe a few minutes later, we're having sex, and I smell poo again. And I'm not versed enough to know. Like, I mean, I wasn't. If it was him, I wouldn't have been judgmental because it's an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Even then, I wouldn't have been judgmental. Like, I know it's the right thing to say now, but like, it was like, yeah, it's a butthole. But I was like, oh my God, his cat shit somewhere else. Like, what's going on? I looked over to my right, and on the bedspread, there was more shit. And I was like, oh my God, I stopped. It's like, your cat like shit on this side of the bed too. And so he strips the sheets, which was weird because I was like, but I think I would have seen this.
Yeah.
And then he gets back on me. He's riding me on my back. And then I smell more shit. And then I look down, and I'm just covered in shit. Covered in shit. And I was like, is this you? Is this your shit? And he's like, well, I just did an enema like right before we had sex. He's like, but I don't think it is. And I was like, I'm literally covered in your shit. Like, it's all over me. So at this point, I'm not so nice because this is my second time. So I get him off of me, and I go to the shower, and I dump like all of the body wash into my hands, like, you know, a gallon
it's
of
shit.
it. And it's shit.
It's all brown.
Gotcha.
But I wipe it all off, and then I'm like taking a 20-minute hot shower, and because it was like, oh my God, this like guy shit all over me, like legit shit all over me. And I'm putting the pieces together, and I was like, I think this was his shit all over the bed. And then I get out, and he was like, oh yeah, sorry about that. I guess it was me. It wasn't the cat. And I was like, okay. And I'm putting clothes on at this point. I'm just like, you know, whatever. And he's like, well, can I at least suck you off? And I was like, no, I'm not, like, completely could not get hard right now. And so then I was like, I need to get back to my car, right? So this whole thing happened. I'm a little mortified.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is not kink shaming. I just was not prepared for all of this.
You didn't have the shit
on
conversation.
the bed and on the pillow, everything. It was just.
How was it on the pillow next to you? Was he like sucking your dick in like a 69 position?
I think what happened
I
think what happened in hindsight is like it might have been his kink. And he
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
just
that's
kind of
what it
like
sounds like
leaving
to me.
nuggets.
And he was like leaving notes.
He was like, yeah, notes.
Yeah.
Here, a note
Here's a little
there.
note on my
But
pillow.
I thought it was his cats,
A
like
note
for,
to the
for
left,
sure.
a note to the right.
But now that I've done an enema before, and I know when you should do an enema, etc. Like he did it right when he got home, and we got right to it. And so I think he was just like saving some treats. But anyway,
he was trying to flood you with shit.
yeah. And so then we still have to get back to my car because he drove me there. So it's super awkward, and he wants to suck me off, and I'm like, no, I cannot get hard to save my life. And then so we left his house, and driving back to my car, I was like, you know, I think this is God telling me that I'm not gay. And I was like full on witnessing to him. I was like, you know, do you go to church? Do you know, like, do you know Jesus Christ? I was like, yeah, it was insane. So that was my fuck talk story. It might not be good. We can cut it out. But
No, that was
that's
great.
incredible. Are you
I can't
kidding?
believe you were like witnessing to him.
yeah. Well, because
What does
it was
that
my
mean?
second
Really
time. It was
I
my
don't know about
It was my
that.
second
Question,
time having
Dipper.
sex, and I was already conflicted about being gay
Yeah.
anyway. And like,
I'm
just,
surprised you made it here after that experience.
well, I was like telling God, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna do this again. Like, cut to a week later, I'm like sucking dick again.
Yes!
Like, you know, whatever. But like, I was full on like asking him about his church life, his background, and I was telling him like, yeah, this experience makes me realize that homosexuality is a sin. And it was so like just super cringe.
And he was like, baby, I was just trying to shit on
Maybe
you.
I just want to get poop on your dick.
exactly.
He was like, I'll find another willing
Unwilling participant.
Yeah, exactly.
Unwilling.
Honestly, yeah. And I mean, in hindsight, he was actually really gracious. Like, he wasn't like, shut the fuck up, kid. Like, what are you talking about? He was just like, it was conversational. And I think that
Well,
wanted to
because
suck
maybe
your
some,
dick.
maybe
well, yeah, he was
learned
trying to suck
something
your dick
that
again.
day.
Also,
Yeah.
he got you, so he was
Yeah.
going to let you get him with the Christ stuff.
Exactly. He knew.
And then you changed all of his radio stations.
Yeah.
to Christian rock.
Yeah. And now he's a famous pastor in Seattle. Just kidding.
Well, listen, you guys, thank you so much
Thanks
for
so much
coming
for
on the
being
pod.
here.
Hey,
having
thank you for
us.
having
So
us. I
fun.
love this space. I want to stay here.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
really
nice.
chill. It sounds nice in here.
Yeah, it does.
It is a cool thing to be here for. I love your podcast so much, and I listen to it. I've listened to it for a while. And it's
thank
so
you.
cool to be here.
It feels weird to be back in a room, like interviewing people face to face.
It's more fun though. We were talking about this when we're at home. We're on our computer screens, which we're also do a bunch of other things on.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
we have
one
the
time we had a bad guest and I just started paying all my bills.
yeah.
Literally, I was like looking at the screen and just not talking.
And obviously, we have our computers out. We have notes on outline about this and whatever. But yeah, it's really easy to get distracted at home. So I'm very excited.
It's
Yeah,
not
I'm glad to be
natural.
back in focus.
It ain't natural to be doing like Zoom podcasts.
No.
live.
No.
It sucks.
Yeah,
And Zoom drag. No, thank you.
Zoom drag.
Well, where could everybody find y'all?
Yeah, and buy your music.
We're on the Instagram, Man on Man Music.
We're finishing up this tour. We're doing an East Coast, Southeast tour in April.
Starts mid-April. We're starting in Brooklyn, and we do like Florida, New Orleans.
Tennessee, and Georgia.
Yeah,
You gotta
All
take the
those-
fag
all
where
that
it needs
shit.
it.
yeah.
And then we're going to the UK in May. So find us at all of those shows.
That's so incredible.
Yeah,
You're
we're
just like
hot.
a new brand or a new band, and you're already touring.
Yeah, we're doing it.
You're fucking doing it.
doing it.
Thank you so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You could send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536.
Yeah.
9180. Our Instagrams are Big Dipper Jelly and Spicy as Meatball. Fat Drag Meatball on Twitter and TikTok. I'm Meatball the Drag Queen. Big Dipper is Big Dipper Jelly on everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! I have a fun idea.
What, faggot?
Let's play a song of your choosing.
At the
We'll
end.
play it at the end. So, which song should we play? Something Christ
What
focused.
Our
Let's play
song?
Daddy
Yeah.
because we
Yeah,
just
sure.
talked
Yeah,
about
let's
it.
do
Yeah.
Daddy.
All right. So this is Daddy by Man on Man.
Bitches.
I took a ride to your house. I pulled your shorts down. I knelt before my swelling king. I took in everything. I took in everything.
Diddle-a-doo-doo, forever dog.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds one day early and ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.